When I first moved into Maple Ridge Estates, I was thrilled to join a community that seemed modern, green, and forward-thinking. As an environmental engineer and an avid electric vehicle enthusiast, I proudly drove my shiny black Tesla Model 3 everywhere. My commitment to sustainability was part of who I am. So imagine my shock when the Homeowners Association sent out an official letter stating, effective immediately, electric vehicles are prohibited from being parked on any street or driveway within Maple Ridge Estates. Yes, you read that right. No electric cars allowed. The ban and its bizarre justifications. The HOA board cited several reasons for the ban: concerns about battery fires, disruption of neighborhood aesthetics, and a vague preservation of property values. I was stunned. The battery fire argument was particularly frustrating because electric vehicles are statistically much safer than gas cars when it comes to fire risk. And as for aesthetics, well, Tesla's sleek design hardly clashes with the neighborhood's charm. Most of all, it felt like an unnecessary and targeted restriction, especially as an eco-conscious homeowner trying to reduce my carbon footprint. Initial attempts to resolve, I reached out to the HOA president, a well-meaning but traditionalist woman named Mrs. Gladys Miller. "We are just trying to protect everyone's investment," she explained over a phone call. "You know how these new technologies can be unpredictable. I offered to bring experts to a community meeting to discuss EV safety, but the board insisted the ban would remain." A plan takes shape. Frustrated but determined, I realized I needed to show the community that electric vehicles aren't a threat and that EV owners are part of the neighborhood too. So I decided to organize a Tesla meetup on my front lawn, inviting local EV owners to park their cars, talk to neighbors, and share their experiences. I announced the event on social media and through local EV clubs, calling it Electric Drive, Community, and Clean Energy. The day of the meetup. On a sunny Saturday afternoon, dozens of Teslas, Rivians, and other electric vehicles lined my driveway and the adjacent sidewalk. Neighbors walked over, curious at first, then engaged in lively conversations. Some children admired the silent engines and futuristic dashboards. Several homeowners asked questions about charging, range, and environmental impact. I even invited a fire safety expert who demonstrated the low risk of battery fires compared to gasoline vehicles. The HOA's reaction word of the meetup spread quickly. The HOA board initially sent a cease and desist letter, warning that hosting an event that violated HOA parking rules could lead to fines. But by then, the local news had picked up the story. Interviews with attendees praised the event's positive energy and educational value. The HOA found itself under scrutiny for a rule that appeared not only outdated, but discriminatory against clean energy adoption. Changing hearts and minds. In response to the growing pressure, the HOA organized a special session with community members and EV advocates. After reviewing new data and hearing personal stories, the board voted unanimously to repeal the ban on electric vehicles. Mrs. Miller even admitted, "I was hesitant at first, but seeing this community come together has changed my mind." A lasting legacy. The Tesla Meetup became an annual event at Maple Ridge Estates, celebrating innovation, sustainability, and neighborly connection. For me, the experience reinforced the importance of standing up for what's right, educating others, and using community engagement to drive change. Final thoughts. Sometimes rules exist because of fear or misunderstanding, I said. But when you bring people together, those fears can be replaced with knowledge, and that makes all the difference.